You buy Burano, you wait the 2 to 3 years to get the firmware you want, but you don't really understand how to properly update the camera. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the process of updating the firmware for the Sony Burano. I'm making this video because I myself in the past have had issues with updating firmware, and this time I read the directions, so I wanted to relay that information for folks who might just be Googling this thing. And for those who are new here, my name is Othello Bonacci and I'm a director, DP, and photographer based in the DMV. I share behind the scenes tips, different things I've learned over the course of my career. So stay tuned for more and more videos. But without further ado, let's get right into it. For starters, you're gonna need AC power. Again, highly recommend AC power. Can't stress that enough. You need your camera and you need an SD card. So for me, I use the V90 SD cards just because they are super solid, super reliable, and it's not gonna give me any hiccups. You can use what you want, but I would highly recommend if you have one, just use that. So to start out, you just take your SD card, you place it in the SD slot, which is by the power button. Turn the camera on, format the card, pop it out. Then you go to your computer and you download the firmware from the Sony website. In this case is version 3.0. 3.0 gives us 6:5 aspect ratio, full frame, which is sort of the big ticket item. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, but to me, that's the thing that kind of pulls me in. So once you download the firmware, it's gonna be in a zip file. You unzip that file, there's a body data DAT file, and that's the Sony update file. You put that straight on your memory card. That memory card is called the utility SD when you put it inside the Burano. And when you format it, you'll see CF Express, like your A, B, and utility SD. Pop that out, put the card back in the camera, and then you scroll down to maintenance. Under maintenance, you will see version. It'll tell you your version, but then it gives you the option to version up. If you have multiple cameras like I do, you have to redo this step for every camera. It won't let you update the firmware and then do it again for another camera. At least it didn't for me. But still, I would highly recommend just going through that process regardless. So once you get the SD card back in there, maintenance, version up, you follow the prompts and your camera is going to begin to do the update. It takes about 20 minutes. During that time, the camera's gonna blink and you might hear, you're not gonna hear noise, you're gonna see flicker. Like the screen may blink on and off, but you'll see the dot, the record button, and some other things just flickering. You wait. After it's done, you'll see something come up on the screen. Once that happens, you APR your camera, you turn it off. I like to turn it back on and check the aspect ratio that coincides with that version. So in this case, that's 6:5. In the previous one, it was a 4:3. You find the 6:5 and all the different things that correspond with your workflow or the things that you're excited about for the firmware. And then, you turn it off and you got a new camera. Hopefully all this made sense and the visuals helped in some way. I'm trying to get in the habit of creating more videos. So I thank everyone who's been bearing with me. And yeah, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.